Show. We'll get back to your comments and talk a little football at the end here. But first, let's talk some Magic basketball. We'll try it again. Dante Marchitelli, Orlando Magic basketball. Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
There it is.
The old reset. The old reset. Now we're good to go.
Works every time, Dante. You know, the reboot everything. Might need to reboot that Magic defense. Professional segue right there. That's what I just did.
All done.
Right. What now? Great trip to Europe. We'll talk about the details in a second. I hope you enjoyed that. But the jet lag last night against the woeful Hornets. Whoo, that was a tough one. We wouldn't want to talk Magic basketball all year. We get you on, and they did that to us last night. What the hell's going on here?
Not fair, JP. Not fair. Well, you know what's funny? Well, not funny, but it happened to Charlotte the game before. So the very night before, Charlotte came back on a West Coast trip, played the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they were down 27 in the first half.
Yeah.
And same thing, jet lag, just running in mud, and that seemed to be our problem last night. Unfortunately, our schedule has been so difficult that we've had a few games like that. We've had some games where we've come back from a long trip, and then you just feel like you're running in mud. Unfortunately, it's happened against teams that you should beat. Should have beat the Charlotte Hornets last night. Should have beat them a couple of weeks ago when this happened. You're coming back off a West Coast trip. So you got to find a way to dig yourself out of this. The injuries are starting to take a toll. Didn't have Franz Wagner last night. That was kind of a surprise a few hours before the game. Jalen Suggs has missed 8 straight games. You got to get him back. He means so much to this team. So we got to get healthy. We got to start playing some home games, and we got to start knocking down some shots. It has been a struggle to watch this team shoot from beyond the arc. But you're right. Defensively, that's where we hang our hat, and we haven't quite been the same defensively here this year.
Now, is that because there was some obviously personnel changes with Bain comes in, Caldwell Pope out, some of those guys that were probably better defenders? I mean, Jamal Mosley has always been about that defense, and the new guys maybe don't have are they not good defenders, or maybe they haven't gotten the message yet? Which is it?
I think you're relying on your defense. We're playing up tempo. That's the other thing is we've changed our offense. So now we're playing faster. Last year, the Magic were one of the slowest teams in the NBA. Walk the ball up the floor, wait for the right shot, and then lock down on defense. This time, they've completely revamped it. So now you're getting more. You're giving the opponent more possessions. You're giving them more opportunities to score. And sometimes they look tired. They look fatigued at the ends of games. So it's been an adjustment kind of playing to this new up-tempo style. They'll figure it out. But you got to get back to defensively. So I wonder if some things might shift and you might maybe eventually slow things down here a little bit. But the point of attack, we're just getting beat on the perimeter. Too many opposing point guards are putting their head down and driving right into the paint. That was not a problem for this team the last couple of years. So Anthony Black is new to the starting lineup. Desmond Bane is a new piece. They're defending well at times, but really it's the whole team. Got to find a way to keep these point guards out of the paint. That seems to be the problem this year.
Well, and when Jalen gets back, is that the fix? Yeah,
it's a big part of it because he's our best defensive player. He's going to be one of the top 3 team all defense in the NBA, and he just doesn't let guards do that. That's just his nature, his DNA. But it's the same with Bane and Black. It's the same thing for them too. So teams are scheming against this Magic team and trying to find ways to get in the paint because they don't want to play against a set defense for this Magic team. So when Orlando misses, we are seeing more than ever teams grabbing the ball and going. And the Magic have got to do a better job of getting back defensively. Getting Suggs back will help. Getting Franz back will help too. Franz is one of the best defensive players on this team. Until then, everybody's got to pick up the slack, and it just hasn't happened here the last month or so.
All right, well, you got the Cavs coming in tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, locally, MOR TV here. They're doing a lot of the games here locally, so we're trying to promote these broadcasts here. And so for the casual NBA fan, we don't talk a lot of NBA here. We're trying to get the Orlando Magic involved here. So let's go a little 40,000 feet here. I've been to a couple games the last 3 years, actually more than that, and I think the atmosphere there is just fantastic. You guys do a great game production. I encourage everybody to, go ahead, get on I-4. All right. Just crack out 5 hours and just get on the damn thing, get to Orlando, enjoy and go to a game. Cause it's really great. Talk about what the folks will see maybe that haven't been to a game in maybe 3 or 4 years at the new arena.
Well, it's what you said. It's a terrific atmosphere. It's a night out. If it's a date night or bring the family, you can find the right game, the right price point that matches you. You can pretty much every game. There's tickets that are available, reasonable for an entire family.
Very reasonable.
To come check it out. And you're right. Nonstop action, nonstop entertainment. Even if you're not a huge fan of the game or don't know the NBA. Case in point, JP, last night was Brazilian night, right? So we had 5,500 Brazilian fans in the building. and it's a great atmosphere. A lot of them are new to basketball.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're cheering for both teams, and that makes it fun. It's a great atmosphere, but everybody's entertained not just by the product that's on the floor. It's everything that's going on, all the in-arena entertainment. They make it a lot of fun with all the things that they have during timeouts and stoppages and shooting T-shirts into the stands. So we encourage you to come out and be a part of it. And then the action, you can't beat it. I mean, these are world-class athletes, and the NBA is unlike any sport in our opinion. They say it's non-contact, but these guys are hitting the size, the speed, the athleticism of an NBA basketball game is what keeps bringing people back. So we always feel if you come check it out one time, you're going to be hooked. You're going to be a fan. It's like when you go to Amalie Arena, or used to be Amalie now, and you watch the Tampa Bay Lightning, you watch you go watch the Bucks, you watch the Rays. I mean, these are world-class athletes, and you get hooked. You're right. The drive is not easy, but it's always worth it when we go to Tampa or when fans come here. So, an opportunity to watch NBA basketball, we encourage you to check it out.
Where's our bullet train? We were promised a bullet train 20 years ago. Where's our train? God damn it! I mean,
we promised a lot of things 20 years ago, but the bullet train right at the top of it. I think that'll help, right, JP? Once you get the train going, that'll certainly help. But if you time it right, if you leave a little early, come here. There's stuff to do around Kia Center, down on Church Street. There's all kinds of great entertainment. You can make a day of it, make a night of it. If you don't want to go back and get a hotel, there's all kinds of options around town, like a lot of Orlando fans do when they go to Tampa. So we certainly, there's ways around it, but you're right. If you can navigate the traffic, it's certainly worth the wait at the end.
No, and I'm with you, because listen, we have technology now that actually helps us, and that's Waze and Google Maps. And I'll just tell you right now, leave early afternoon. And Saturday actually is not bad at all. You can leave tomorrow anytime you want. Get there a little early, just like Dante said. There's so much to do around there, and parking is easy. By the way, if you're thinking about it, it's really, really easy. So I highly recommend it. It's a fun night. If you're going to watch it on TV, it's going to be tomorrow night. It'll be good as well.
We've had so many years, unfortunately, we're kind of going through a rebuild, right? So the product on the floor wasn't where you'd want it to be. So you had to get creative. And so we've created all these entertainment options. Now that the team is better, we're right where we want to be. We're right within striking distance. I'll say that. We're 2 games out of third. So if they get this thing back on track, you're right within striking distance of the Eastern Conference. So now you have a much more entertaining product, and you have all this stuff happening in arena. So we'd love to have you come check it out.
Absolutely. And this is an aside. I just got to get your take on this, because you've been in Orlando with the Magic forever. You know the landscape there better than anybody. Is that a town that really wants baseball? There's so much talk about the Rays moving there. People are freaking out here. And I'm like, I don't even know if Orlando, because the public officials haven't really said a whole lot about baseball. I know the theme parks have no interest in a competition of baseball. Is there really a thirst for it there? What's your sense?
It feels like there is, JP, and I don't think anybody wants to take anybody's team. I just think it'd be great to have that as an option here in town. And I know a lot of people that make that drive over to St. Pete, and I'm one of them. Grew up in Boston. So when the Red Sox come to town, I'm one of those people that drives over. I'm not an obnoxious one, but I come watch the Red Sox. I'll also go and just watch the Rays. I love good baseball, and the Rays have been so fun to watch here the last couple of years. But we have so many transplants that have come from different areas that I think it would support it. And you have so many tourists that come through here throughout the year, as you guys do in Tampa. So I feel like there would be a lot of support for it, and just a lot of friends that I talk to and people here in town. There certainly is a thirst for it. There's just so many options entertainment-wise here in Central Florida, and you have them as well in Tampa, that it'd be another option, and I think it'd be a lot of fun for this town. Can it happen? You'd know way more than I would, but I think if there ever were to be a team here, I know this community would support it.
Well, the stadium now is going to be right next to Raymond James if we get it built. So that'll cut some travel time off for you. Yeah,
you can help, and I'll make that drive no problem. So our studio, when the team goes on the road, our studio is in Tampa. So I drive right by Raymond James.
Oh yeah, you're going to the studio. Oh, all right,
over to the studio. So if that was an option, I'm very familiar with that area. Listen, the fans in Tampa deserve that team, and they deserve to see it be successful and hopefully win a World Series here soon. So I'm so glad that they got that all worked out. And if there's ever time to have a third team in the state of Florida, we'd love to have that here in Orlando.
Oh, and I'm fine with that. But I think it works well that our NBA team, and I do think the Magic are our NBA team. People talk about bringing an NBA team here to Tampa. I'm like, why? We have one 70 miles up the road. You're not going to go, you're not going to 60 games. You want to go to 5 or 6, get on I-4 or someday the Bright Line and go to Orlando and watch them. That's our NBA team, our baseball team, football, because there's so many Orlando fans that are Bucks fans and Lightning fans because of Solar Bears. I mean, I think we worked well together. I was making this call for unity in the community in St. Pete and Tampa, but I bring Orlando into it as well because I live in Orlando on the weekends. So I'm back and forth all the time, and we have so much in common. I kind of like the way it all works. You guys have a great professional soccer team there. That stadium I love. That's amazing. A really cool thing. So I think it kind of all works together well the way it is right now. I don't have a problem with it.
JP, I couldn't agree more. I think in a rising tide lifts all boats, right? So right, yeah. the better one or two of these teams does, then the other ones have to kind of stay with it. I think it's great. I love going over to Tampa Bay Bucks games. I just went to one when they beat Carolina about a month or so ago. So I love going over there. I love watching the Lightning games. My wife is from Toronto. I'm from Boston, so we've got that. But the Lightning have been so good the last decade. It's been a blast just to go over there and watch Lightning games. Paul Kennedy is about the greatest human being there is. So I try to go over there and see him. He does a lot of work. But when the Lightning are competing, when the Rays are playing well, when the Bucks are playing well, you see the flags all over Central Florida, like all over Orlando. There are so many fans here, and we're all pulling for those teams. And you're right, to have them right down the road, it's a blessing. We're so fortunate.
Let's bring them all together. Let's bring or Lampa. What are we gonna do? But however you can get us back and forth faster, you make that happen. I'm all in. Yeah, I got to vote for you, JP. However you make that happen.
Bullet train.
This will kill you. I tell my people have heard this story before, but my dad was a civil engineer that helped build Disney and helped design the monorail and the Seven Seas Lagoon and all that. And once they got that monorail done, the legislature told my dad's company, hey, build us a prototype to connect Orlando, Miami, Fort Myers, and Tampa by monorail. And they did it, and they presented it, and the freaking oil company shot it down. That was back in the 70s, bro. No, we could have had monorails. We could have had monorails connecting all these cities. And how many more games would you go to in Tampa if you knew you could get on a monorail or a train and be here, no doubt, in 45 minutes, 60 minutes, even at 60 minutes, if it's guaranteed? How many more would you go to?
Oh, JP, I'd have a package. I'd have a ticket.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
I'd go to 10, 15 games. I'd bring the family. I'd watch the Rays. I'd go to Lightning games. I might even be a Bucks season ticket holder.
Yeah.
Honestly,
wow.
It's that easy, and take the train back and forth. That's
a
great day. And I tell you what, I would do this too. As you're passing me to come to Orlando on the weekend, I'd be taking the train out to Hyde Park and Ybor City.
Yeah.
One of those areas, man. We'd be hanging out there as well.
You know what? They actually do this in other states and other countries. They actually have these trains. It's crazy.
Well, I was with the team in Berlin and London, and not only do they have these trains, but they're on time. Can you imagine that? They show up.
Oh, my God. You go from city to city, and you don't have to get into a car and park?
It's been great. It's been great having the light rail. I thought that was huge for this town. So we've got the light rail, and we've got that buzzing around here in Central Florida. But, and the Bright Line that goes down to Miami is phenomenal. If we can make that, we just got to make that Orlando-Tampa connection.
It's not that hard, bro. It's not that hard.
I think you'd have a lot more fans that would come to Magic games, and I know a lot more people would head that way for sporting events in Tampa, no question.
Damn, Rick Scott scuttled our train. We voted for it, and
so close. I come over for that. You have that unbelievable golf tournament. I've never been to Gasparilla. On a whim, I'd go check out Gasparilla. I'd love to.
Oh, it's next Saturday. Come on down to the shit show. I got a spot for you. I got a perfect spot for you. So if you're interested, trust me, you need a plan, and I'll execute it for you. Come be our guest.
For you. That'd be good for you to do that. Yeah, that's good.
All right. So let's top this off with a little bit more basketball talk here, because Paolo Banchero is a bona fide superstar. You know him. You talk with him. He seems like a great dude, a great. We actually have a shared marketing plan. I think it's Advent Health does a spot with Baker and Paulo in it. So that's great. That's bringing us together a little bit. What's he like? Tell me a little bit more about him.
Paulo's a great guy. He's kind of a quiet guy, more reserved, kind of keeps to himself, but he's a competitor. This guy wants to win. He'll do whatever it takes. He is a superstar. He could go out and get 25, 28 points a night. He's having a career high rebounding the basketball. He's second among non-centers in rebounding because we need that. We need more effort on the glass. He's having a career year passing the basketball. He's getting people involved. He just wants to win. If he has to score 15 points a game, but we're a top 3 team in the East, that's what he'll do. He's not selfish. He's about his teammates. He's about the right things. He's about this community, which I think is awesome too. He badly, badly, badly wants to have a successful winning product here in Central Florida. And I think that's awesome. I think that's great for our fans here. He's loyal. All of his friends that he's kind of grown up with and his family. I mean, he's a big family guy. So he's about the right things. And I think if you're a sports fan and you're looking for one of these stars to kind of idolize or emulate, he's the guy. But he's a tireless worker, JP. I mean, this guy puts in the work, hours in the gym. Season ended. I think he took about a week off last year, and he's right back in the gym. He plays nonstop. He eats, lives, and breathes basketball. So I think that's what makes it so much fun to have him here. That's what I think. That's why he's got such a great following. Played at Duke, so you have all those Duke Blue Devil fans. They're going to follow him as well. But I think more than anything, to have a superstar that's about the right things and leads by example, we're very fortunate to have Paolo here in Central Florida.
Yeah, and this is a big game Saturday night, just in terms of the East, right? With the Cavs coming in. Yeah.
It is. And the last time they struggled and kind of got beat bad by Charlotte coming off a long road trip, they came back the very next night, beat Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. So I think that's what we're expecting. They didn't have their legs last night, so let's bounce back, get a good practice in here today, play a Cleveland team who you're neck and neck with in the standings. This is a big game when you look at playoff positioning here down the road. Not to mention 2 years ago, the Magic took Cleveland to Game 7 in the first round. That's the other thing about Paolo. When the lights shine the brightest, when the biggest stage, the playoffs, Madison Square Garden, Los Angeles, whatever the case may be, he plays his best. He's a gamer, and he brings it on the biggest game. So no question, he'll be ready to go here tomorrow. Hopefully we get some good news. Maybe you get Jalen Suggs back. He's very close, and that would be a nice addition here tomorrow as well. But it's a Cleveland team that's going to try to kick Orlando while they're down a little bit, and it's a Magic team that desperately wants to get back on track here, and hopefully can bounce back against Cleveland. It'll be a great atmosphere for anybody that's interested in coming on down here. We'd love to have you.
You know what? I think I'm going to be over there tomorrow, so I think we might come to the game tomorrow night.
I got you covered. You let me know. You let me know. We'll get you taken care of. We'll get you squared away, and I don't know if I'll even do my best, see if I can get a T-shirt shot at you. We'll see what we can.
Wow. Whoa.
It's up to you to catch it. It's up to you to catch it. I can get one sent your direction.
Best hands in the history of South Broward High, baby.
Ooh, I like that. Very good.
Dante, thanks so much. We'll be watching for you guys. Great broadcast. I really enjoy watching you guys and the team as well. Saturday nights, MOR TV here locally, 7 o'clock. It's the Cavs. And you might even see me standing next to Dante in the arena.
Absolutely.
So right there.
Getting T-shirts shot at your face.
My glasses will have tape on them on.
If he wants to come fire the cannon, come on down.
Yes, I'm in.
Oh, God, now I'm firing cannons.
I'm in.
Fire the cannons.
Fire the cannons. That's right. Then we got our own version of it in Central Florida. That's right.
All right, Dante. Great talking with you. Hope you come back and we'll get this Magic train rolling here in Tampa.
Thanks for having me. Keep up the great work yourself, JP. Would love to have you, and hopefully we'll see you on Saturday. And for all of those tuning in Tampa, just enjoy it. We have a lot of fun on the broadcast. It's light.
Yes.
We try to bring as much information as we can, but we take it very serious as kind of the conduit between the players and the fans. So we're all about the viewers when we do these broadcasts. But thank you very much, JP, and we hope to talk to you soon.
Yeah, you guys are great. Great personalities. Love it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
There you go.
All right. That was fun. That was really fun. We're gonna.
How many Petermans would line up to shoot a T-shirt at your face?
At my face. That's a marketing ploy right there. We'll pack the house.
It's a raffle tickets for that. For charity.